Our senior footballers once again brought home some silverware as they collected the North Antrim Senior Football Feshna Glen Cup following a hard-fought 2-point win over St Mary's Reshargan. A special mention must go to All Saints midfielder Paddy Logan, who deservedly picked up the Man of the Match award following a fine display of high fielding and long range scores. This summer, club referee Owen Elliott was rewarded for his dedication to the whistle by being appointed as the man in the middle for the Nicky Raggart Cup final at Croke Park. During the summer we organised a successful Cool Camp, and under sixes were also accommodated with the first ever Saffron Oak Camp. Both were very well attended and the kids all really enjoyed themselves as well as improving their skill levels. County players Niall McKeever and Dermot McCann were also on hand to impart some great advice on the kids.
You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day.
Monday the 27th of July saw the club host a number of Belarusian children who had come from areas that were affected by the Chernobyl nuclear disaster. The Belarusian children competed in the club's juvenile training session. They were then treated to refreshments, an exhibition of Irish dancing, and presented with a full playing kit and GAA posters. Following a disappointing league campaign, our senior hurlers looked towards the Junior Hurling Championship for a chink of hope. Played at a wet and heavy Ahackle pitch, All Saints took on Cregan in what was a tough fought and at times attritional battle, but unfortunately Cregan ran out comfortable winners in the end. Throughout the summer, a number of All Saints' brightest young prospects had the honour of representing Antrim development squads. At under 14 and under 15 level, James Gillen and Paddy McAleer respectively have been playing with the South West Antrim development squads. Earlier in the year, Katie Conley, Orla Killick, Emma Laverty and Deirdre O'Kane were all part of the Antrim under 14 ladies who won the Ulster B Championship. In August, Rory McVeigh played for the Antrim under 17 development squads in a blitz organised by Ulster GAA in Owen Begden Given. However, Peter Pizza McReynolds and Emmett Killick were to go one step better. On Wednesday the 8th of July they took part in an under 16 development squads blitz on the hallowed turf of Croke Park. By virtue of winning the Intermediate Championship the previous year, All Saints were once again back in the Antrim Senior Football Championship where they were drawn against near neighbours Portdenone in the opening round. With the breeze at their back, All Saints started brightly with a couple of long-range points from Paddy Logan. However, when Casement's full forward Story rattled the ball off the opposition crossbar, it was then rushing Mark Graham who stabbed it to the net to give Casements a lead that they would not relinquish. On Sunday the 16th of August, the Gaels of Ballymena swapped the footballs and hurls for golf clubs for the club's annual golf classic held at Raceview. Once again there was a great turnout and competition was fierce, with Brian Martin eventually scooping the big prize. For the first time, our senior footballers were invited to take part in the All-Ireland Intermediate Sevens competition held in Ratoath, County Meath on the eve of the All-Ireland football final. 2 wins and a draw in the group stages were enough to secure a place in the quarter-finals, but unfortunately we were knocked out by Greenlock of Derry. Meanwhile, on the same day but a lot closer to home, our under-14 footballers were competing in their biggest game of the year. Successive wins against Reshargan, Moneyglass and Ballycastle saw the Young Saints qualify for the Shield final against Lisburn for the first time in some years. True to form, the final played at Randallstown was another close affair with both sides level at half-time. In the second half, despite some no-nonsense defending from Niall McCurry, Lisburn proved to be more clinical in front of goal and eventually ran out winners. The final Sunday in September will be one that local girls Claire Timoney and Bridget Scullion will remember for quite some time, as they were part of the Antrim ladies football team who won the All-Ireland Ladies Junior Football Championship final at Croke Park. September 09 saw our under-8 and under-10 Go Games squads lift some silverware at the Aldergrove Go Games finals blitz, this being the second year in succession that we have brought home trophies from this now prestigious tournament. October 2009 saw our coach development programme take another step in the right direction, with the club investing in providing a foundation coaching course for football and hurling. This proved to be a very worthwhile venture, as over 30 coaches took up this opportunity. I'm sure you will all agree that 2009 was once again a notable and proud year for the Gaels of All Saints GAC. However, we must never stand still. We must always look to the future. We must think of the legacy that we will leave for generations to come. The development of Quinn Park will ensure that the youth of Ballymena can be exposed to the games, culture and community of the GAA. We look forward to an enjoyable, challenging and successful 2010. One club, our club, All Saints.